Oh, it's gone high. Maybe just stopping in the pitch again. And taken. Very well judged catch. The ball would have been swirling. Very little cloud to judge the ball against. And an excellent opening over concludes with the demise of Joe Denley.
Bowl into the short boundary.
Lofted again, shouts of catch. Has it got the distance? No! Very comfortably taken. Excellent catch from the captain. The bowling change has worked.
Yeah, good catch by the captain. Another one that's going over his head. Have to get your feet going, try and get yourself into a position where you can catch it comfortably. He's managed to watch it all the way in, on the move as well.
Flayed away, and a little bit of extra bounce from Shaw. Cox committed, it brings him 4.
Looking to go up and over point here. And his short wasn't necessarily the width that he had. Thick outside edge, in the end, fine enough.
That's a lovely shot. Much more orthodox, it's sat up, he hits the pitch hard, does Josh Shaw.
Yeah, this one sounded better from Jordan Cox. Managed to keep his weight forward, trusted his hands. Nice simple shot, good connection.
Oh. See that a lot from keepers, and especially Sam Billings. Down early for the reverse sweep, and it's a boundary.
Tone here, I'm not going to let Tom Smith settle. He's gone for the reverse, got good piece of that. To be fair, fielder would look back.
Again from Billings, it's good. Big gap between the two men who are just behind square on the offside. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Billings. Doesn't stand still, makes it look easy at times, and finishes off the 7th over with a boundary. It's 45 for 2.
How's that?
Big shout, that's a big shout. It looked close. He walked straight across it, and the former spinner, James Middlebrook, he had no doubt.
Tom Smith, this is good bowling, just going across his start, just got his right leg across. And for me, it's a good decision by my old teammate there, James Middlebrook. Hitting middle on leg for me.
Just on square-ish.
Yeah.
That's the gap there. That is the gap. And it's found with the square cut, and he finds the boundary. So that's excellent batting. There's a big, big gap there.
It's hard to play this sort of shot. It's a left-arm spinner who can create that angle. Probably just short enough, wide enough to get his hand through the ball. Obviously, point was there.
No, just can't access the ball at all. What an over. And he's got a little edge on it as well. And a little edge. So things beginning to get a lot worse for Kent.
Jack leaning, looking to try and clear the ropes. Good catch from Bracey behind the stumps. Always tough when you're diving low.
That's very finely played. He waited just that extra split second. Jordan Cox, find a welcome boundary.
Yeah, it's just another slower ball. He's giving himself a little bit of room. Rock back on that back foot. And it powerfully just behind point there.
That's a fine strike from Cox. Sounded really good the moment it left the bat. And the statistic, well, you've just cursed it. First 6 of the innings, a very fine one at that.
That stat, that was a great shot. But what I like about that is the technique. Stand still, it was in his arc, it's out the park. Fantastic cricket shot from Jordan Cox.
Little nick and gone. 6 and out for Jordan Cox. He'll be devastated. It was up to him to take Kent, or he to be there. 19th, 20th over.
Been in for a while, 47 balls. Again, it's that cutter, rolling his fingers across it. It's just getting a bottom edge. He'll be disappointed with that, Jordan Cox.
Oh, another one, straight away. Little bit of extra bounce. David Payne will be on a hat-trick at the start of his final over.
It's a good delivery. Again, a slight cutter, a little bit of extra bounce, and too good for Stewart, for Grant Stewart.
High, very high, and it's Hammond. And it's safe, very well done, and he's done superbly to not roll back and touch the boundary sponge.
And some serious hang time, again a slower ball by Zach Chappell. Linda getting underneath it. It was up in the air for a very long time, but Miles Hammond just had to go slightly back, then he had to make sure he doesn't go over. Safe pair of hands, good catch, they've been awesome in the field.
Matt Mills comes to the crease and immediately gets himself 4 runs.
Maybe it was a quicker ball there and just used the pace run.
He might get one here. That's gone high in the air as well. Gloucestershire have been safe tonight and continue to be so. Maybe not 3 and 3, but 3 and 4. Just as good for David Payne.
I feel that Benny Howell's going to drop that catch. Again, one of those cutters, try to get him to the smaller side of the boundary. Benny Howell, once he set himself, good composure, called it high, safe as houses, and Kenner in danger here. There's still 10 balls left here, Daggers.
High in the air, this should be it. Bracey underneath, takes a comfortable catch. And it's been a clinic from Gloucestershire. The champions bowled out for 114.
Catch, 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 catch!
Now, not the middle of the bat, but enough. And it will just about go for 4. An early boundary, not middle of the bat by any means.
A little bit we've seen throughout, sticky in the pitch. It's not the best of deliveries, but because it sticks in, he doesn't get all of it. Match up today.
Helped on its way. That's a real gift. That is a real gift. And that's going to hurt. With such a small total on the board, that's really going to hurt. It is a bit of a flyer.
And the Kent innings, we're into just our second over. And it's pure timing. That is the shorter.
Finds the gap just. I wonder whether he might have got a little fingertip to it, but it'll go for 4. A bit of a contrast then already between the 2 innings.
Total as a bowler, you then overthink it as a bowler sometimes, and you think, I've got to take wickets, I have to take wickets, I've got to take a wicket.
It's gone up a long way, should be taken, really should. Yeah, simple. Not a lot of celebration because of the game situation, but an important wicket. They needed to strike early, they've done so.
Mid-wicket, whether that just is a bit more of an off-cutter in the way it's well taken in the end by Bell Drummond.
Edged and gone, edged and gone. Couple early ones, good captaincy slip in place. That's because of the game situation. Game is just twisting and turning again.
It is Cobain who has to go first ball. Simple catch. Back-to-back wickets.
The bats to deal with. Lovely shot. We haven't seen too much of that. That is over pitch, searching for anything in the surface. So a few more early boundaries for Gloucester.
And this is a lovely looking shot in any form of the game.
That's better, much better. Again, Bracey just rocking onto the back foot. The timing, perfection.
Matt Mills has put pace on this ball. James Bracey's jumped all over that, hitting that well in front. Square. That leaning, got a hand on it. Wasn't able to stop it though, too hot to handle.
Chipped up, soft, tame, taken. Linda at mid-off, as good as the previous shot was. That change of pace again. Stopping in the pitch, how often we've seen it through the course of the day.
David Payne said how difficult it was, this wicket, when he was in here at the pod speaking with Corky and Nick Knight. And as you said, he just rolled his fingers over that.
Beautifully struck. That is clean from Ryan Higgins, and all the way. Once more, from the moment it left the bat, there was only ever one result.
Executed. Just floated that one out. Won't be happy with that.
In the air and taken. Just enough spin to take it away from the right-hander Higgins' bat. And a comfortable catch at backward point, and it is game on here in Bristol.
Taking wickets at crucial times. You'd be disappointed with that, really. Didn't get up and over it. They say it's a good catch by Case Ahmed, low down there.
And it's a big shot straight away from Phillips. Little bit of pressure was being built, but he's a strong man and a big hitter.
Certainly is. Had a brilliant blast campaign last year. Hasn't quite got going first 3 games Gloucestershire have had, but that was a...
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's just gone past Stevens. 6 off the first ball. And then gets back on strike, and expensive over this for Kent.
Case on there, just dragging it down.
Yes, Case.
Just to get
Take
it
your
far
wicket.
enough.
Yeah.
It's a good shot. Played the similar shot off the leg spinner, and this time he'll get a boundary for it. Use the pace.
Just been darting them in, really, his left arm spin. And this is really well played. He's using the extra pace. Beating the inside of Case Ahmed there.
Little bit away at third, was up and flies away for a boundary. Off from running again at the beginning of the over, Phillips.
Clarkson was trying to get the ball hit square of the wicket. On this occasion, though, third up in the ring. Hard slash, thick outside edge. Again, this outfield, I think, just quickening up. Would have gone for 4 anyway.
There we go. He may even beat third here. He has beaten him. Width on offer. He times a ball beautifully.
He's playing it so late as well, Glenn Phillips. I think that's been a feature of his innings so far, is just let the ball travel and then make contact. We've seen a lot of dismissals today, batters going after the ball, hands away from their body.
Oh, beautiful. Very, very good from Jack Taylor.
Phillips and Taylor just scoring their runs differently. Seen a couple of those from Taylor, one off the spinner of George Linder, this time off the pace, just using the pace.
Well, this beats backward point, be another boundary. What an over this has been. 17 runs from the class and over, and Gloucester are on the march.
Brilliant touch from Taylor. We've just seen one go behind square, this one again, but a bit more on it. Despairing dive from backward point.
Catch. Yeah.
Seen a few shots tonight from Jack Taylor, especially just cut away, and the pace on the ball. His 4th boundary.
Yeah, brilliant again. And Jack Taylor just using the pace, creating the angles.
Pulled. Does it go all the way? No. Just bounces before. Back-to-back boundaries and 100 up for Gloucester.
Just making sure that...
Just wanted to see what Nick Knight's reaction was in the air. I don't know, he's going to finish it in style. Second 6. We're a shot away from Gloucester winning this game.
I thought this has got the elevation but not the distance off the back foot to generate that amount of power down the ground. Moving on to 44 now, 30 balls.
That's the end. What a way to finish. 50 up for Glenn Phillips as well. Gloucester have won this comfortably in the end.